So, what's your name?
Scott Vincent.
Scott, how long have you been on power cranks?
Almost 5 years.
5 years. And tell us a little bit about your athletic background before you got on power cranks.
You know, baseball, football, basketball through high school. Got into cycling because of knee rehab. And did a little triathlon, but the body just wouldn't keep up the triathlon because of that knee surgeries.
Okay, so you had bad knees from injuries or something like that, playing football or all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So you got into cycling because you had bad knees. And what was how good of a cyclist were you then?
You know, it was fair, but didn't quite have the strength and the snap and everything that's trying to race.
Okay. So you were cat 4, cat 5?
Now I'm a cat 3. Then? Oh, it started at the bottom.
Okay, okay, very cool. How'd you hear about power cranks?
Actually, Interbike. Met Andrew at Interbike.
Okay, so I'm there. And you got on them, so tell us about your first ride.
First ride, I felt handicapped, honestly, like I had 2 left feet.
Okay.
I would ride for about 3-4 minutes, and then all of a sudden one leg would not want to go around. And so I quickly learned that my left leg, which is one that I had an injury on, couldn't pull through the top of the pedal stroke.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it.
So they were pretty good at uncovering your weakness there.
As soon as I started to ride.
You knew it was bad, but you didn't know how bad until you got on the power crank section, right? Okay. So how long did it take you before you got up to sort of reasonable distances on the crank?
You know, luckily I had a training partner who taught me how to ride with them. He'd been riding power cranks for a good 6 months, so yeah, I had that advantage, and it took me a good maybe 2 months before I really could go out on the road and maybe do an hour and a half ride.
And then how long before you got your left leg the equal of your right?
You know, probably within the first 30 days, it was something that mentally I started to focus on because I knew that was a weak spot. And so I would do much more work on my left leg than I would my right leg. And then, you know, within a month or so, it started to feel even. It started to feel like I could pedal more fluid.
And now, of course, you don't have any problems at all.
Not at all. Better than ever, actually.
So how would you say your cycling has progressed with the power crank?
$100 cream today. Right here.
So, hold on. Very cool.
Want a big sprint today in today's race. So
very cool.
It's been very good. I've been able to develop a sprint like a lot of people don't have. So.
And would you say that you've gotten better every year? It's not like something that a year and then you don't need them anymore. You can continue to, so you're 5 years on them, and
each year I try to focus on a little bit different things. Now here I've been trying to do longer, steadier rides versus the year before I was doing shorter, trying to spend more. This last year I've been really pushing bigger gears and trying to develop that. So I'll work on different things throughout the season, even though I'm racing through the year. I'll get back on power cranks a couple days a week and work on those exercises.
Very cool. So, any words for the masses?
You know, if you're not doing it, I don't want people to do it because I'll have competition. But if you're not doing it, it's really something that you can gain.
How much do you use them? Pretty much all the time in training, or half the time? How do you do it now?
During the racing season, it's just part-time.
Part-time.
Days a week. But really, from Seattle, our winter is pretty darn long. So from end of September through, well, this is my first race of the year. It's, what is it, March 1st?
Yeah,
March 1st. So we've been pretty religious on using them almost every time we do training, even on our group rides now.
Are you indoors most of the time or outdoors?
Try to get out as much as possible. But
Seattle, a lot of rain?
Definitely.
No, a lot of people worry how they're going to hold up in the rain. No problems with them up there, right?
Keep maintenance a little bit.
Add a little oil every so often.
Not much different than regular cranks.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.